guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been dying to make this video for some time now, so I'm gonna give like a quick tour of my van. So a little bit of context, we got the Wagon Tails 2024 Quantum Groom. So it was one of the first vans to come out with the clean power system, which I highly recommend. I'll get into that a little bit at the end of this video, but I feel like my intros are always too long, so I'm gonna get right into it. So as soon as you come in, this is my personal dog, Raven. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So this one is made for one person. Charles and I fluctuate on days that we work together. I know, I'm accepting donations for a new prom mat. Charles and I make it work. We only work 2 days together, so it's really not bad, and we take one dog at a time anyways. But when we have duos, we're able to do both. Sometimes I even groom in a tub. It's really not a big deal. So this is the vacuum. I don't know why it looks like that right now. Again, I was so unprepared for this video. But as soon as you come in, it's the trash that's there. We got a little bit of storage here, plugs. Now this is where all the control panels are. I was very intimidated my very first time when I got this van, but I promise, like, once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. I can give a quick little tour. This is for the solar battery. This is for the water pump, the super sensor. Why is that on? Which I never use. This tells you like how much water you have, how much propane you have, etc. This is the motherboard, the on and off of the why'd I say it like that? The on and off of the clean power system. This is for the AC, and this is for the actual battery. This is for our water heater, which you turn that on, that light will go on, and that warms up the water, which I like to do when it's cold out at least 10 minutes before I get my dog, or I let that warm up for 10 minutes. This also turns on the clean power system. Ever since I've had it, it's gonna be a year soon. All I do, and I'll show you on this side because this side's already on, is press inverter and press on. That's it. I don't touch it. Then when I'm done, I press inverter and I press off. I haven't had any issues so far for me to have to press anything else, so yeah. Moving on to the tub. This is the tub area. And we do keep our shampoos in here because those are the only 2 big gallons we have. I'll show you where we keep the rest of our shampoos. But this is for the super sensor, which I don't use. And it came in handy because when our water pump broke for our regular water, I was able to replace it and not have to wait for a new one. I like all the different lead rings that, you know, whenever I have a dog. But I also have this one by Alpha, so in case like I have a really small dog and one of these don't work, or this is too low and I just want to be in the middle, I'm able to move that around. So this controls the hot and the cold. I have this open right now because I have the furnace running, because it is cold in here. I want everything to warm up, so keeping that open because the furnace is in the back brings the hot air inside. And this grate here, this is at the highest level, and then you can bring it down to the bottom. I only have one hand, I'm by myself, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. But moving on, this is where the storage is. Oh, also, before I forget, this is our vent. So if it gets too humid in here, I can let the humidity out, or I can let some air in. It's really cool. So this is if we get a clipper vac, which I am not interested in. Too much weight on my wrist. This is more storage. We have some shampoos, hand soaps, more storage, my mess, my bandanas, random stuff, more plugs. This controls the dryer, which is here, and then you have the setting that can go all the way up. This was also from Alpha, which we used to hold our nozzles, because when we used to throw it in here, it always used to get lost. This is our drying hose, so obviously you unravel that and you're able to move it around wherever you want. And then these are our storage for our shampoos. That's a mess right now. Storage for towels, and then we have some clipper blades in there. You can see, you can put whatever you want in there. That's just how we do it. Then we have this little area here. I do keep our clippers. We do have an Alpha mat, which is magnetic. I should get sponsored. Like that. And our chargers. And I know some groomers, mobile groomers, especially vet mobile groomers, say never to leave any tools there. But that's if you dry your dog on your table. I don't dry our dog on our table. I dry my dog like literally 80% in a tub, and then I bring them over to the table. That way my table doesn't get damaged, my tools don't get water on, and etc. That is just the dryer in there. But we got some more plugs, clipper vac, but I don't use that, so that's not necessary. This little thing is for my clipper vac hose, but I use it to hold my headphones. And I need some more storage organization ideas for the van. So if you guys have any, because this is an absolute mess. But this is a little charging center, which we use to charge our grinder. We have a little speaker here. I like this little lip here. And then this is the final drawer. We look and we don't judge. Okay, it's not that bad. But the blades go here. I have a lot of smaller blades, so some of my wide blades are on there too. So that's why it looks like I have none. But we keep our shears and yeah, all that junk. For our shears are like really important ones. We actually keep in a shear case that's in the front. Especially in the winter time, because not only with the van moving around and everything like that, you know, just don't want to deal with that. Oh, this is the AC. This also has heat, but I've learned that the furnace is a lot better, but it does drain your propane. But this is the heat. You can turn it on and off. The AC works really well in the winter. Then this is the main cabin. Behind the seat here, I keep my porta potty. I keep some bandanas. We did add in some command hooks behind the passenger seat. So like I hang my coat, my purse. Right now it's on the chair. There's some storage up here, which I keep a breed book up there. That one is nothing. And yeah, we have Apple CarPlay that comes. Now moving on to the back. This is how it looks. I don't mess with this stuff. These are the solar panel batteries. Behind this is like the water pump, the water tanks and all that stuff, the vacuum, and we put more command strips, more alpha strips to hold our stuff. So that pretty much sums up this video. Quick tour. I have ADHD, so if any other ADHD baddies out there appreciate my really fast, quick tour. I'm just gonna answer some cues that I get, some common cues. If you guys have any more, I'd be more than happy to answer if you drop them down in the comment section. But one question is if I like the clean power system, if it's worth it. I think it's 1,000,000% worth it. I know that it is more expensive than a generator, but I promise you in the long run you're gonna be saving so much more money. On diesel, I don't know, I think New York besides California has to be one of the highest gas prices, but for diesel we pay like $85 to fill up, and we only fill up like twice a month, honestly, like once every 2 weeks. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's very important with scheduling. That's something I can get in detail with if you guys would like, but yeah, we only fill up twice a month and it's like 85 bucks each. So, and that's all we have to pay. I've been hearing people, even with new vans, having issues with their generators. I mean, it happens. But, so yes, I do 1000% recommend the clean power system. So I've worked both brick and mortar and mobile. I did salon first and then I did this. I've actually been in a salon since the beginning of my career in 2018. Now, I would say I 1,000,000% recommend mobile. Especially if you're starting a business and you don't really want to deal with employees, I definitely recommend mobile. And in the long run, you don't have to worry about selling your shop, which is really hard to do. You would have to like own the building and then find someone that's going to want to invest and blah blah blah. I feel like mobile is a lot easier to sell. Mobile, you can rent out your van. You don't even have to worry about employees. Well, you could have to worry about people, but you don't have to worry about, you know, clients and stuff like that under you. I would say the cons, depending where you're located, is weather. Winter sucks. Propane we have to fill up like at least once a week. Sometimes we're back there twice a week because we leave the furnace running overnight so that nothing freezes and breaks. Like that happened to us, lesson learned. I guess driving, I personally don't really mind it, but you know, depending on how you route yourself, you would have to take less dogs a day, because if you have all your routes are 20 minutes, some people even do 30 minutes, some people even do 45 minutes away driving, plus the grooming time, but before you know, it's going to be the end of your day already. My mind is shot right now, so I can't think of any more cues. I know there's so many questions people have asked, but I am exhausted, so yeah, questions can still be answered. Whatever you guys have, drop it down. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this really helps with your decision. If you're looking to go mobile, if you just wanted to see the Quantum. I personally love the Quantum besides the Supreme, but that thing is a tank. It's easy to drive, and I'm like a super nervous driver. in big cars because I feel like turns, reversing, it's really not that bad. I actually was like crash course, drove it back from Indiana to New York. My husband and I split it and I was fine. I talk too much. I don't even know how to end this video. Bye!